everybody, this is Pixie Bean, and today we are drawing Piggly P. Piggington and his younger brother Oink Oink Piggington. Piggly and Oink are my two characters from my children's story that I'm creating. Piggly is a very boisterous pig. He likes to eat a lot and he loves going on adventures. Piggly comes from a story on Kune Kune. He eats something known as the Spirit Orb or Titan Orb, which gives him the ability to talk and walk, and it also influences the island around him, so other animals can also walk and talk. Piggly is the older brother, but he's still very young. He always thinks he's right, but he's almost never actually right about anything, though I guess that never really stops him. Oink is the younger brother, so he's like a younger sibling. If you have younger siblings, you'll understand what I mean. I actually came up with Piggly and Oink when my partner and I went to Japan, and I used Piggly to insult him whenever he burped or did something that was like a pig. I guess that's kind of where Piggly originated from, and then his character sort of grew from there and became the adventurous, interesting pig that he is today. At some point I will animate little Piggly to come in and narrate or give his opinion on certain pieces that I'm drawing. Piggly is very opinionated about everything. Also, I don't only draw animals. I draw a lot of people too, which I will get to, but this is my first video, so I figured I'd start with my cutest characters. Later I'll probably draw some of my more serious characters like Elphira. That will come at another time though. So for now, since I can't think of much else to say, why don't you sit back, listen, and watch me draw. So I suppose in closing I should probably describe some of the techniques I use for my shading. I basically just go over and do a straight shade with a very harsh lime, which is my base shade, and then I go over the top of it again with a fuzzier shading tool. I use the spray tool to get more of a softer shade over the top, which I then dull down the intensity of the layer so that it can look more fluid, I guess, or more like actual shades. I'm still kind of experimenting with how intense I actually make those shades, and now I have said the word shades like 7 times. That's okay then, you can forgive me. I cut out a lot of the segments of the drawing, and yet this one actually still takes a very long time, and the pig drawing isn't even one of my more detailed pieces, so I've got to experiment with the time it takes to do my later pictures, and what parts need to be cut and what parts should actually stay in the drawing. But I guess the more I do it, the better I'll get at that sort of stuff. For now though, you'll have to bear with me and my terrible editing skills. So in closing, expect to see the pictures that I draw on this channel up on my social media sites, which you can find in the description below. And I look forward to drawing the next picture with you guys on Pixie Bean Art.